said those words, Ikemba? Oh, the man's off. You don't have his microphone on. Yeah, let me make sure my man comes on. In the house, remember?
I'm trying to think.
Hey, man. Not forget?
I'm trying to think.
In the house. Okay, let me give you code. I'll go in.
I'll go in. Oh,
There's a shout out to my man Trojan Kazulu, Mode Kazulu in the house. Yeah, but a very Merry Christmas. My Christmas on you, my man. What? I mean, when I get this thing on. Yeah, my Christmas. Are we online? Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, Christmas is for the kids. We're celebrating Christ's birthday, so Christmas is for the kids. So the baby boy, your son can be giving Christmas, but not you. So so Christmas.
God know how to justify.
Christmas for I mean, it's Christ's birthday, right? Mm-hmm. Christ was born as a baby today. Yeah. So I mean, on December 25th. Even though that's not his actual birthday, it was just changed due to some pagan celebration on the day that we now have December 25th celebrated.
So coming up at 9 o'clock, we play host to the folks from Echo Bank. You talked about that. Echo Bank is the proud and prime sponsor of the AFCON 2021, 3 or 2024?
2023.
Till 2023, AFCON 2023.
It's delayed. That's why it has been staged.
Okay.
It's delayed.
Yeah. So Echo Bank is worldwide.
It's
African. It's a continental bank.
Regional wise.
Okay. So Echo Bank is the proud sponsor for this year's AFCON 2023, and so held in neighboring La Côte d'Ivoire. Could you imagine, man? We should have been there now.
Yeah, we should have.
That would have been a therapeutic getaway for all.
I like
just take a drive through the boulders. We don't need to get on an airplane to go over there. We just drive through.
And guess what?
And then,
guess what? We're already making arrangements for bookings.
Yeah, man.
We're so sure that we'll qualify.
Just be right in Ganta there and go watch a game in the La Côte d'Ivoire.
Right after we drew.
After the game, we drive back to my home in Senekule, or Ganta. We chill, we go wild, like bro. You know, we just right camping right there in Ganta.
Yeah, nah. It didn't happen.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
we're almost there, but it didn't happen. All we needed was to just beat South Africa after we drew with them.
Yeah, I watched the game and I could not see the reason why we did not. But anyways, it is what it is. So it's right next door to Liberia, the La Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. So we'll be there. Some persons will take, some persons will go there and watch the game.
Maybe we'll go there and watch the final. Maybe we'll watch the finals.
The grand final. We'll see some of our African players right next door to us. So that's it right there. So now we'll be talking about the Liberia's permanent representative to the United Nations in Ambassador Sarah Fania. She has responded, and we are going to be telling her what her response was or is.
We'll read the letter.
Yeah, we'll read the letter. In fact, to the position by His Excellency Dr. George Madewe. So Sarah Fania has responded. We're going to be looking at that. There are also news that some public servants, I don't know whether it is safe to say some public servants, they have not gotten their salaries. We need to find out which institution they have not. I know I've received calls that some places they have not paid, if not most places. From the local things, it's like 2018, the government was on course. 2019, the government was on course. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023 after the elections. Things aren't okay from the local thing. So we'll open the lines as part of what you'll be calling for. Civil servants should call and tell us whether you've received your pay or you have not received your pay. Please be honest.
Today also is the verdict.
Yeah, today's the verdict of
the long running case.
Okay.
Of former Chief Justice Gloria Musu-Scott. So today
meaning that the final showdown.
Yeah, today
wow.
The jury will be coming down with the verdict. And
so
that's the place that I will be here today.
Wow. So there are a lot of things happening in our country. We are also hearing news as articulated by outgoing District Number 8 Representative Moses Akaras Gray that the CDC will be having a peaceful protest on the inauguration, which is slated for next month.
22nd.
Next year, the 22nd. They say a peaceful protest. We're just giving you heads up on what's ahead of us. Peaceful protest on the inauguration day. They're saying that they will be peacefully assembling to call for the establishment of a war and economic crimes code in our country. So this is the position of the CDC thus far, coming from the likes of a city mayor and also the National Secretary General of the ruling establishment, the CDC in Mayor Jefferson Tamakoji, and articulated strongly by outgoing Representative Moses Akaras Gray that come the 22nd of January, they are going to have a peaceful assembly. So these are very important information we let out to you. Again, we are interested in hearing from civil servants, whether you now receive a salary or you not receive a salary.
So
you call your name, for example, you say, my name is Kelvin Demey, and I work with Ministry of Education or the LIS.
Yeah.
Oh, but you call your name, you gotta call your name, and then one of the things that Samura has told, you gotta call your name, and you call your, how do you call it? Is it Social Security, yeah? Yeah.
Your civil.
Everybody has a PIN, everybody has a Social Security number. So you call your name.
But front page is putting that
which institution? Tell them whether you now receive it or you not receive it yet.
Several checks have gone to the central bank, and the central bank have rejected those checks on the basis
the case with the National Human Rights was carried out news.
On the basis that the government owes the central bank some $5 million, allegedly. So the central bank is not, those checks. And so because of that, civil servants, some civil servants.
Jim Naklaposo Falazi, you have not taken pay here. Naklaposo, you are contesting? I'm just joking. Even if the mayor contesting, the mayor is on the PO, he's still supposed to receive it. Okay, also another important information. The Armed Forces of Liberia, somewhere in 2013, no, 2010 or 2013, 2013, were picked, selected by the United Nations for a peacekeeping mission in Mali and other parts of Africa, the DRC, but with specific spotlight in Mali. So from 2013 to 2014 to 2015 to 2016 to 2017 to 2018 to 2019 to 2020, 2021, 2022. So according to the United Nations mandate, the peacekeeping mission has ended. So Liberia sent gallant men and women all the way, 700 plus persons into Mali for peacekeeping mission in different phases from 2013 up to current. So they were going, like for example, one year you send maybe 50 or 60 or 70 persons. The other year you send additional number of persons that you recall or you call back the other persons to come home. And then the following year you be doing it until this year. The United Nations said, well, according to the Malian government, they don't want peacekeeping mission in their country. The peacekeeping mission has ended. The terms and conditions of their stay has ended, has expired. And so they are asking them to come home. So all of the persons who served and carried the flag of Liberia in Mali, they are back. According to information, there were between 6 to 7 casualties, meaning persons who sustained injury as a result of the warfare in Mali. Out of those 7 to 8 persons, one person died immediately, one sheriff. I didn't get his full name. I know they called the name. I didn't get his name, but I can remember that was under former President Ellen Joseph's relief regime, Trojan. I was at that place. But the other name I can recall so very dearly was Tatus Jefferson. Tatus Jefferson sustained injury and subsequently died. So the total of 2 persons died. The rest of the other casualties, they have recuperated. After their injury, they were served medically. They went through the medical administrations, and as God could have it, the cool hands of death could not take them away. Neither did the injury take them out of the army. So meaning they are still in the army. So all of them who came back, aside from the two persons who died, Sharif and Tatus Jefferson, will on today at 8:30. That is in about 9 minutes from now. 8:30 at the Barclay Training Center, opposite the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium. I should be going there at 9. Because the armed forces, they've invited me. They said, you need to be here. You've promoted the army. You've helped in our work. And so we want you to come and see here. Let us see the canteen there. So at 8:30, all roads lead toward the BTC, where there will be a display and a ceremony welcoming officially the sons and daughters of our land, the flag bearer, the persons who tagged the flag on their shoulders and went into Mali for peacekeeping mission. So they are here, and today is an official ceremony. You know, when we are watching the American movies, and then you see the army, the men and women in the army of the U.S. Army, they come back from warfares in Afghanistan, in different parts of the world. Their families, their friends, their relatives, their loved ones assemble at the airports and at their barracks, where the ceremony is welcoming them officially into the U.S., onto the U.S. soil, will gather in huge numbers. Some of these persons are not even related to these persons, but they want to see how these persons performed. Some of the stories told will be explained today. Some of the things that they experienced, you heard snippets of their experiences on, when was it? When did we host them? Was it on Monday? Yeah, I think on Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, thereabout. Yeah, it was on Monday. Play hosted them on Monday.
It was on Tuesday.
On Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was when you were here. Eh?
Yeah.
So they explained the stories about the harshness of their conditions and the warfare in Mali. So they will be doing drills, probably simulation exercises on today at the BTC. You go there, you see for yourself, kulo kulo. It is also important for those of you aspiring to form a part of the army, go there and see how the army performs. Go there and see how the army operates. So again, we want to say thanks and congratulations to the gallant men and women of the army. We want to say thanks to the Liberian government. We want to say thanks to the management and staff of the Ministry of National Defense and the Armed Forces of Liberia for the works done in Mali. This is something very important to emphasize and underscore, because Liberia contributed at least to peacekeeping mission in parts of Africa, specifically Mali, as highlighted. So today we will go there at 8:30. That is about 6 minutes from now. The program starts, and they were clear. I said, Kelvin, and I Liberian town, the American men town, because the army, we are concise, we are precise, and we are straight to the point. So that's 8:30. So the program will not be a very long program. I'm told from 8:30 to probably 11 or 10:30. So you better you go there, be on time, and make sure you see for yourself the traditions of today's program. So my name is Kelvin Demey, and Trojan Mole Caswell is right here. And so we are here to inform you on a lot of issues. So folks, so children,
So very shortly.
So sorry, let me interrupt you quickly. So civil service will open the line when children finish talking all 18 about what happened, the response from our New York office in relation to the United Nations. We'll open the lines. Part of what you'll be talking about, you call your name, say, my name is Kelvin Demey, and I work for the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare. I receive my pay. How many more will be asking you?
Who texted you?
Jim Nakbakboso Fala.
Yeah, my name is Jim Nakbakboso Fala.
What's the name? Nakbakboso Fala.
Nakbakboso Fala. My name is James Fala. Let me call that long thing short. My name is James
Nakbakboso Fala.
James Fala.
Nakbakboso, I'm pronouncing it the right way, eh?
Nakbakboso
Fala.
Okay, I'm trying.
And then also, in a related development, similarly, it is alleged that the security people who were assigned at different posts during the just ended elections, they are yet to receive their salaries. Some persons receive their remunerations, some persons did not receive their remunerations.
Others have it.
Others did, others did not. So we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you.
You're in that category too,
If you're in the category too, you can call. It is a just benefit. Nobody will take you from your job because you are asking for your salaries or you are asking for your remuneration.
Except you're lying now.
Yeah, except you're lying. Call your name. Say, my name is Sergeant Kelvin Demey. I'm going to the LIS or the, how do you call it? National Fire Service.
Yeah.
Or either the Joint Security
Once you're part of the Joint Security.
Yeah, once you're part of the Joint Security, you did not receive your call and talk it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We need to know. We need to highlight it. We want to carry down news. Okay, so comments on, Okay, there are too many comments, I'm told, on our official Facebook page. While Trojan is dealing with the issues from the United Nations, we'll be going over to, I'll be reading the comments. So, the official Facebook page is Prime FM Monrovia 105.5. Prime FM Monrovia 105.5. Maurice Mose Mogai, wait, you in the security?
Even the man at Silver 7.
He said, I received. You want for your family to know. You know that?
Then just remain silent. Don't call.
Somebody say, you're not talking about the Lopu case?
There you go. I want a social talk there for tomorrow's Friday talk there.
So that's it. So if you're in the LMP, you did not receive your MA for the, we're talking specific, there are two issues. Your monthly salaries, your monthly benefits, your monthly salaries, the end of the month you will get paid by government. That one of it we're talking about. The other one we're talking about, those in the security sector, the different apparatuses, for instance, the LNP, the LIS, that's the Liberian Immigration Service, the LDEA, the Armed Forces of Liberia, the, how you call them, I talked about the LDEA, the LNP, the National Fire Service,
immigration.
Immigration and the rest of it. If you did not receive your MA, please tell us. I'm told that some persons received, and there are others telling me that they did not receive, they have not received yet. So we want to do follow-ups on it. Yeah, so that's where we are at. So Trojan, go ahead.
Yeah, and then of course you also need to be abreast, be abreast of the fight.
My people about to make it waste out. The man, I wanted the police man who is loud Muffy. Don't worry, I will call you, big brother. I will call you. I don't want to call your name yet. I will call you, yeah, big brother. Trust me, I will call you. Go ahead.
It is also worth noting that today the Gloria Musu Scott and family case, the Chalo Musu case, murder case at the criminal court there today.
Which one of the criminal courts?
Is it B?
Asking me?
Today the verdict will be handed down. Josh, the jury, to a 50-man jury, will be handing down the verdict today. That what has been reported, and so that is a very, very serious case. We'll also be following that.
So let's go to the United Nations.
The United Nations now.
But give the background first, and then you read the letter.
Well, yeah, the background is you all listened to President Weah at his church, right? When he indicated that he had ordered the foreign minister, Dimaksha Sakimaya, to resend a vote taken by Liberia in the case of Israel and Gaza, whether in support of stopping the war or in support of Israel. Of course, Liberia voted in America's favor, which is in favor of Israel. And so the president said that was not his position. He couldn't be here and be seeing people die, children die in Gaza and all of that, wow, and then be supporting more fighting or what have you. So he was in the interest of peace. And so being in the interest of peace, he didn't want the war to continue. So Liberia was supposed to not vote for, let's just say, continuation of the war. And so that was made clear. But to his surprise, his utmost surprise, Liberia voted when they were for America, supporting Israel. And then the president said he had ordered the foreign minister to work with the folks there, and so that they could, let me put it simply, to change the vote. You know, go and say, okay, the way we voted, we made a mistake. We won't vote the other way now. We won't, what have you. So that is it. So it appeared now like that the ambassador or the representative, Liberian representative at the UN now, is saying something else. All right? And that something else is what you all need to know. So we'll read the communication as written by the release by from the UN there, the Liberia's permanent
Liberia office in the UN, in the United Nations.
So it says here, permanent mission of the Republic of Liberia to the United Nations, New York, United States of America. Press release: Ambassador Fania refutes that Liberia's diplomats at the UN acted independently and calls for review and clarification of misrepresentation. Now, there's a release quickly. It says, New York, December 20, 2023. So this was yesterday. Liberia's ambassador and permanent representative to the United Nations, Her Excellency Sarah Safin Fania, asserts that Liberia's diplomats at the UN operate under the guidance and instructions of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, ensuring that their actions align with the country's stance. According to her, decisions are not made independently. Instead, guidance is sought to accurately represent Liberia's positions. Ambassador Fania clarifies that the government of Liberia's initial vote on UN Resolution A/ES 10/L27 on December 12 was based on a prior directive from the ministry, which unfortunately contradicted His Excellency President Weah's and the government's established stance. The discrepancy raises concerns about misrepresentation, prompting a need for the president to seek clarification from the minister, who seemingly did not adhere to his instructions issued since November 4th. Over a month before the UN vote, she added, and I'm quoting now, "It is important to highlight that on December 8th, I instructed the deputy permanent representative to seek the minister's guidance to co-sponsor the draft resolution of A/ES 10/L27, but received no response. On December 12th, I communicated with the minister and the acting foreign minister to confirm their directive on the vote on the resolution. Acting on their affirmative response, I instructed a staffer to implement the directives." Ambassador Fania recounted. Ambassador Fania stressed that the responsibility for the inaccurate directive lies with the ministry. It is crucial not to tarnish the reputation of Liberia's diplomats at the UN, who, despite challenges, continue to make sacrifices for Liberia's visibility and contribution to the United Nations mandate. Additionally, since the UN is seized with the matter and the mission represents Liberia at the UN, it was neither informed nor received such an important policy decision of President Weah's contained in his communication dated November 4th to Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, emphasizing the call for a ceasefire and the establishment of humanitarian corridors. This lack of communication on the part of the ministry to the mission on this crucial issue further underscores the need for a thorough review and clarification. Signed, Sarah Safin Fania, Ambassador, Permanent Representative to the United Nations. So, Kelvin, that's it right there. What this says is that several things here, contrary to what we got from the president, that he ordered, he instructed, all right, his diplomats to vote for Israel, on the side of Israel, seeking a ceasefire. All right. That contrary to that, they were informed. In fact, the ambassador.
So the presidency, he did not want the continuation of war.
Yeah.
So he was on the side of the cessation of gunfire.
Yeah. Sure. But the instruction that now went to the ambassador was contrary.
According to President Weah.
No. According to Madam Fania, Ambassador Fania, the instruction they received was contrary to what President Weah is saying.
Meaning
that Minister Maxwell Kimaya did not communicate to the ambassador what the president wanted done. She says, they do not act independently before they take any decision of such.
It has to meet the consent of the foreign minister.
The foreign minister.
So they report to the foreign minister.
Yeah.
The foreign minister takes instruction from the president.
Yeah, so that's how it goes. So this is a foreign policy
matter. He informs the president on foreign policy issues. They say we are to take a decision, for example, so what's happening in Israel.
Mm-hmm. So, the ambassador on November 4th, according to the release, wrote the minister asking, that was more than a month before this decision was taken, before this vote was taken, asking, say, for example, which way will we be voting? And according to her, she didn't receive any response. Mm-hmm. There was no response. On the 8th, she called the minister again.
D. Maxwell.
Yeah, called the minister and the acting minister. I don't know who the acting minister was at the time.
I hope somebody can text me the acting minister.
She called the minister and the acting minister, and their response to her was in the affirmative for them to vote the way they voted.
Wow.
All right. So on the 12th, she instructed a staffer to now vote according to the instruction from the foreign minister.
She called.
Yeah.
Those kinds of transactions should be,
all right,
written officially.
So according to her now,
it is easy for Maxwell Sakimia to say no, I did not receive. Because he works at the instruction of the president. Whatever the president says, he works on the mood of the president. Yeah. Maxwell Sakimia does not disagree with anything President Weah says.
So she's now seeking clarification. She says there is a misrepresentation. So the president now should be asking Maxwell Kimaya, the foreign minister, I told you to tell these people to vote this way. Why did you tell them to vote the other way?
So yes, that's exactly what it is.
So that's why she's saying now. So in short, she's calling for an investigation, and she's also saying that they are going, in this communication, she's saying they're going through a lot.
So this is it. I hope that Sarah Fania communicated and it is recorded her transactions with D. Maxwell Sakimia and whoever that deputy minister is or was in the absence of D. Maxwell Sakimia on the position of what's happening in Israel. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If it is just a phone call, trust me, believe you me, D. Maxwell Sakimia will say no, there was no such transactions.
But recorded. She said first they wrote.
Because diplomatically it is important too. But if she did right, it's important she shared copies with the media. There's absolutely nothing wrong.
There was no response.
And if there was no response, we can be on the side of Sarah Fania. Because this is a major issue that Liberia should be participatory of. But if D. Maxwell Sakimia did not write, let's do fairness here, Trojan. If there was no official position from the Liberian government, I repeat, if there was no official position of the Liberian government, Sarah Fania should have abstained.
No, but there was an official position.
I'm saying if.
But she's saying it here that there was an official decision and communicated to her by the minister.
Was Aaron B. Famule? Was Aaron B. Famule in the ministry at that time?
Maybe. When was he sacked? When was he sacked?
We need to find out when was he.
Henry Famule was sacked.
3 weeks ago.
No, he was sacked. It was not on the.
It was after the elections.
No, it was before the election.
It was after the first round.
It was after the first round.
Yeah, you're right. It was after.
And she is saying by the 8th
of what?
Of December. Now let me read it.
By the 8th of December, then he was not there.
He was not there.
He was not there. Yeah, he was not there.
All right, he was not there.
He was not there.
So he wasn't there. He says from the minister who he was not there
because the first round of the election was what? November what?
October 10th.
October 10th. So he got dismissed. After the first round of the elections. Yeah. So if it was after. Yeah, that time.
Because she's saying December 8th. December 8th.
He was not there.
Before the vote, it says here, it is important to highlight that on December 8th, I instructed the deputy permanent representative to seek the minister's guidance to co-sponsor the draft resolution, blah, blah, blah. All right? So she received no response. On December 12th, I communicated with the minister. On the same day of the vote, she communicated with the minister and the acting minister and the acting foreign minister to confirm that
indicated the name of that acting foreign minister
on the resolution, acting on their affirmative.
it was important that she...
So on the very day the vote was taken, she called them again and said, we're going to vote today. How do we vote? And they told us vote this.
What's our position?
Yeah, and according to her, it was on the affirmative. The affirmative of how, meaning the way we voted, that's how they said we should vote.
Okay.
So which was contrary to what the president actually wanted.
So far, so good. We can say there are a few other things we can ask for from Sarah Fania. If that was not in their release, it was not in their publication by front page, let Sarah Fania show us her communication or communications to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in relations to Liberia's position in what's happening in Israel. That is very important. And as a justification that Liberia took opposition, Maswa Sakimia cannot be telling us that on the phone. Maswa Sakimia cannot be telling us that on the phone we agree, because they did not write on the phone. Liberia position, how should I put it? A decision for Liberia to take was written officially. And if that was transacted officially, we need the letter. Because we cannot be doing phone call thing. You understand what I'm saying, Trojan? We cannot be doing phone call.
She said she communicated.
So she communicated. The least I would take,
it could be,
I'm not a diplomat, but I'm not sure.
A phone call, a WhatsApp message. It could either be a phone call.
You're right, but it should
a WhatsApp
not be a phone call.
So all she needs to do is to tell us the mode of communication she used.
Exactly. If it was a phone call, then I'm disappointed in the both officials that at that level we should be communicating via phone to take a decision. These kinds of transactions should be documented. You understand what I'm saying? These kinds of transactions should be documented. So let Sarah Fania say to us, these are the communications, or this is the communication asking the government of Liberia through the Liberian Minister of Foreign Affairs, indeed Master Sakimia, on what position should we take, and we need a letter. And not to tell us that, hey, I call him and asking him on his position. So we need a letter. And if the Liberian government responded on the official position or an affirmative position on what we should do, we also need a letter from the Office of the Minister of Foreign Affairs on that this is what we said to Sarah Fania as to Liberia's position on what's happening. If Sarah Fania did right, informing Liberia's position, asking the government of Liberia through the Ministry of Finance, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, on what position should Liberia take, and the Master Sakimia responded via phone, well then I'm more disappointed.
Yeah. So
I am more disappointed. So we need these transactions. We need these transactions.
The president did call for resending the vote. Now, from diplomatic circles, is it possible that after you voted, you can go back and say, no, I made a mistake with my vote, I won't change it?
No, I'm not sure so. But then again, the president at this point, in his Sunday sermon, should have spoken from an informed position and a decision should have been taken. The president did not show that he is a president. You know why I say so? At that moment, if it is evident base that the president of the Republic of Liberia was informed by the Minister of Foreign Affairs that, hey, Chief, hey, Mr. President, Liberia is to have a say in what's happening in Israel. And we need to take a decision. And the president said to the Master Sakimia that we should support or we should not support. And contrary to his instructions, something else happened. The president should not be acting like the regular callers or regular Liberians.
No, but according to the president,
instead he should be taking a decision that you, the Master Sakimia, how is it that we took a decision supported when I was never supported?
No, but then, the president might not have known the side now that Ambassador Fania is bringing up. The Master Sakimaya and the president, he takes instructions from the president,
what I'm saying, Trojan,
and he gives it to. So the thing was between the two of them. So
Trojan, I'm confused.
No, listen. You tell me, say Trojan, go and represent Prime at this place. Take this decision on behalf of Prime, right? And then I go and tell one of the staffers, I say, contrary to what you what you told me, and I told the staff, I said, go and take this decision. And the staff now is communicating with me and not you. All right? No, I didn't tell the staff what you told me. I instead told the staff to go and do something contrary.
Okay.
And this staff now goes and takes a decision.
Something contrary?
No, the one that I told him to do, not the one you told me to do.
I will dismiss you.
Okay.
And action should be taken on you.
So that's what they can. So I'm saying perhaps the president did not know, or he thought that the ambassador was the one who did not act according to what Maxwell Kimaya told her. So that's why the ambassador now will have to prove that indeed she acted according to what Kimaya told her, because she's saying that what the president...
No, I disagree, Trojan. I disagree.
No, but
the first thing before the president took to the pulpit, the president should not have taken to the pulpit. The president's presentation on the pulpit shows a lack of coordination, and this is why I said so.
No, it is true.
I like the analogy you put.
It is true.
The ambassadors take instructions from the foreign minister. The foreign minister acts in consultation with their actions from the president. In the context of this, let's simplify it. Sarah Fania said she wrote, because a decision was about to be taken by a member to the United Nations on what's happening in the Gaza. And Sarah Fania now is supposed to inform D. Maxwell Sakimia. If Sarah Fania informed D. Maxwell Sakimia, D. Maxwell Sakimia supposed to inform the president of the Republic of Liberia. And then the president will say, but the president decision is per the information about what's happening in Israel, Palestine, the Gaza, and you just name it. And say, okay, if this is the case, we should or we should not. If a particular position was authorized by the president, D. Maxwell Sakimia should communicate the president's position to Sarah Fania.
And not contrary to what the president said.
I come into that. And if Sarah Fania said that we should, when the president had authorized that we should not, and it is evident that D. Maxwell Sakimia's instruction to Sarah Fania was that we should, but instead Liberia represented as in we should not, and action will be taken on Sarah Fania. If the communication to the president, from the president to D. Maxwell Sakimia that we should, and D. Maxwell Sakimia told Sarah Fania that we should not. D. Maxwell Sakimia should be penalized and not Sarah Fania.
And that's what I'm saying. So she's calling out for clarification.
Okay.
She's saying that she's being misrepresented. It's a misrepresentation.
Yes, that's the case is we know.
Yeah, so
to call on Matosha, the president's position should have been through an action.
No, I understand that.
You understand my point?
So, yeah,
the president's position should be through an action.
Before he came out to speak, he should have now done his background investigation. Maybe even called Ambassador Fania and said, but
No. He called first. Minister Kimia, why are we taking such a position where I instructed you to take the other position?
So the reason he came out this way is that Ambassador Maxwell Kimaya told him, Mr. President, I told the woman exactly why you told me. All right? So that's why, and the president's shortcoming is that he now, as an investigator,
you're right,
should have now called Fania and asked Fania, how come Maxwell Kimaya told you to vote this way, you voted the other way? Then when you're coming out now,
Fania will say,
no, Mr. President,
this is the instruction
that he told me.
Can you show me evidence of the instruction? You do an investigation.
He relied on only what Maxwell Kimaya told him and came out and said he's been sabotaged at the UN.
Yeah,
you know. So he never spoke to Fania. So
that's
why Fania now is coming out.
So Maxwell Sakimia remains in his position.
Yeah.
Maxwell Sakimia remains in the position. Sarah Fania remains in the position.
But somebody because this is embarrassing.
At this point, it is a national.
This is embarrassing.
International embarrassment. It shows lack of coordination. It shows lack of leadership.
Yeah,
it shows that the president does not have control.
Somebody got to bite it.
At this point, it is not on Maxwell Sakimia. Neither is it on Sarah Fania. Instead, it is on the president.
Yeah, the president needs to take a definitive stand.
So that's it, folks.
It's embarrassing.
Our guest here is exactly 10 minutes straight up to 9 o'clock. So we pick up calls. We pick up calls. The numbers are 0886. Okay. So we are taking just one number. We have problems with the line. 777-40-40-10. 777-40-40-10. Is that number. 777-40-40-10 is the number. 1 minute per call. When you exceed 1 minute, I cut you off. Let's hear from this caller. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Kelvin. And let me say good morning to to my uncle, Mr. Kiazulu.
Go ahead.
My name is Henry M. Gray, and I joined the conversation from Venison this morning. Kelvin, lack of coordination is one thing in the local government. In the local government, before the foreign ministry, the lack of coordination and communication as wise. This is what makes President Weah coming to a pulpit. The first thing, President Weah shouldn't have made such a statement on the pulpit. To me, to my interpretation and understanding, it is a gossip. You want to gossip. You want to make public statement, use public platform, not your public. The pulpit was used, however, it is used directly to propagate the messages of God. But it is used to castigate other people. And that person, we are first time doing such. So, but now, here you need to rule to tell the level people that, or to tell the world that this is not like proportion. President, we are just 2 days ago, you just received an award of peace. Then you sign onto document because America has sanctioned your lovely.
No. We don't know whether that's the reason why. We don't know. We are speaking on the subject and the issue about coordination. You don't say that because the people were sanctioned are the reason why. Let's hear from the next call. We'll speak with Elston, the legend we said, who is way there in America. And so on the WhatsApp line, +231 777 40 40 10. Elston, good morning. Elston, I think you need to put this cable on. This is Elston. Extension.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now. Go ahead.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're loud and clear. You have to do it in 1 minute.
This is Elston, the legend. We said, listen, I'm following your program very closely, my dear brother, and I'm sitting here thinking there is some bright, intelligent Liberian somewhere sitting, and telling themselves because of either lineage to CDC or their proximity with George, we are sitting that, look, we should have afforded this government and this outgoing president a second term. Are you kidding me? There are a plethora of unfortunate situation with this government. I mean, this is a national embarrassment, and it tells you how disorganized these guys are. It is just prudent that our Liberians have gotten rid of George Weah, and it's just the right thing that the Liberians.
Thank you.
The country will have been plunged into a chaos. I appreciate the fact that you allow me this opportunity, my brother. You have a great show. I'm following closely.
Thank you, Elston. And let me say, Elston was one of my mentors back in the days at Crystal FM. Yeah, Crystal FM, 99.5. Elston, please help me out. Was it 99.5 or 95.5? 99.5 or 95?
Anything you say, right?
No, not anything I say. So those of you in the diaspora, you can call by dialing +231 777 40 40 10. Yeah, today.
Good morning, Mr. Demey.
You right in Liberia. What do you call it on WhatsApp? What? Go ahead.
I'm in Jene, Sierra Leone.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my brother. Sorry.
Yeah. But Kevin, I think we're wasting our breath on the issue about the president taking action. The first thing I think the president did just service to the country by speaking from his church on serious national issue. The issue about Kenya and our decision taking was wrong. And that is something that shouldn't have come to the public land from the president edifice, his church, the Fogekron church. The president should have called Maswell Kenya and take a decision. Similar thing he did to Henry family. He should have done the same thing. But again, Kenya is a darling boy to the president. He took a decision against China. You see some of the reason why the Chinese slowed down on helping this government with some developmental projects and other stuff. So we're talking about Kenya. The president is what Kenya does. So it just sounds so laughable.
Okay.
It looks funny on our part.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for job well done.
Thank you so very much. Let's hear from this caller on the local line right here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. You're live. 1 minute, not more than, please.
Yeah, thank you for keeping on the line, Kelvin. I want to let you for you're one of my men.
Oh, my man. Talk here, man.
Oh, my man. Well, children, my name is Stephen Toby II, and I joined the conversation from Benson Street this morning. Kelvin, so
Trojans. Let me support Trojan. That President Weah was wrong to take to the pulpit to go and discuss what his ambassador, quote-unquote ambassador, did. But had the president investigated, like you people said, that I told Maxwell that we should vote this way. While Maxwell communicated to you, then you vote the contrary. Then the president would have gotten the clear picture of that. But instead to take to the pulpit and do the regular way of desecrating the pulpit, it just shows how President Weah over the time was wrong, and that's why the Liberian people could not continue with him.
Thank you.
It was very wrong of the president. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's hear from the next caller. Good morning. Your name, where you call from. We'll take 3 more after you. Good morning.
Good morning, Big Brother Kevin, and good morning to the many Liberians.
Compliments of the season. Compliments of the season, my brother.
Thank you so much, Big Brother. This is the voice of Abubakar Sadiq Dukla. I call you from the district number 17, where you reside, Kevin. Let me commend you for the topic you guys have discussed. This is a national embarrassment the president and his cabinet has caused to Liberia. If you are not willing to have to take the decisions, to just leave it as it is, and the decisions was taken, and this is not the first time that this government is always causing a national embarrassment to us. Coming outside with this agreement like this, and it shows that our diplomatic policy is not even organized in line, because where the ministers is also blaming the ambassador. The ambassador is blaming the ministers, and the ministers don't want to take the responsibility that he is responsible. And indeed, he didn't take responsibility because the ambassadors communicated to him, and he needed to have informed the president before whatever decisions they could take. That's the reason why you see the ambassador is coming out the way she's coming out. He didn't want to say thanks to the Liberian people for the decisions they take October 10th, subsequently November 14th, because this is a complete national embarrassment. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's hear from this caller. Then we take the last one, most likely. Good morning. You are live. After you, we take one more quickly, please. Good morning.
Good morning, Kevin.
Wellington Sombai.
Yeah, this is Wellington Sombai from Corwell. Let me say good morning to my long-distance neighbor.
You Silver 7?
Yeah, from UL.
So you're not taking.
You get call all the show all the time you get a good teach to go where?
I did not drive you. I guess you Tuesday and Thursday.
But you Tuesday and Thursday say you can call.
Yeah, but all the time you've been in the class. Let me go back to you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Kevin, this thing it needs further explanation. Because for me, I'm looking at it from different angles. Possibility was said between Minister Kimia and that of Madam Fania. They would have taken a decision even in the absence of the president. And then when the president got to know before either one of them would have provided information. So what we need to do, I think the public affair of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but now I'm expecting them to either call a press conference to give the side of the ministry, because it has now become a debate now between the ambassador
if the president had told them something else and the both of them collaborated and did something else, the two of them should be penalized.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Kevin, possibility has said that the minister and the ambassador took the decision before even informing the president.
Then you still take an action. Because the president should have been informed. That decision should have been from an informed position instructed by the president.
Yeah, so it means that the president, after you have gotten to know that this decision has been taken, and that will not be the side of Liberia, but now you should have suspended the minister and also reported.
Are you kidding me? Suspend? That's not the waste time we said, bro.
No, Kevin, that is a list of it. Suspend or dismiss. You could do any one of them and record the ambassador, and by now it will show to us that you were not in favor.
Okay. Yeah.
But up to now, nothing has happened. Yes. What happened in the case of Henry? Why this can be immediate? Why this can be immediate?
Thank you. Let's take the last one. Let's hear from this caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Kerry, and good morning, good season.
Yeah, now more than a minute. We're out of time. Quickly, please, our guest there here. Quickly.
Thank you. This is Franco Harris calling on district number 2, Mosrado County. You see, Kevin and Cleveland all made people to respect people. Say you should respect your leader. I really know what background most of President Weah. And
I would agree with our brother 100%. If you really check that letter, I would not care with the president, but if you read the fact, there was no communication between the president and Israel Prime Minister. I do believe that decision was taken at the UN with all the president knowing about it. Look, they may use the president leading there, and sometimes we blame the president. Look, we should not miss our war on the thing. President, we are wrong all over. You can be president, people take your weakness, your leaderness is not your weakness. You man.
Okay.
President treat you like that.
Okay, let's take this last. Let me see who's calling here. Good morning.
Good morning, Kelvin, and good morning to children. Kelvin,
why you calling on no ID? No, man. No.
Okay, Kelvin, I want to read this very, very quickly. It's an expert opinion on this issue about rescinding the vote. It says here very, very quickly, once a country votes in favor of the United Nations General Assembly UNGA resolution, it generally cannot rescind or change its vote after the resolution has been adopted. Votes in the UNGA are usually considered final once cast and counted. This finality is important for maintaining the integrity and orderly conduct of the Assembly's proceedings. However, there can be exceptions in rare circumstances. For example, a country might make a statement explaining that its vote was recorded incorrectly due to an error. And in such cases, the official record may be corrected. But this is different from changing a vote based on a change of opinion or policy after the resolution has passed. Regarding examples, it's less common to find instances where countries have attempted to rescind their votes after a UNGA resolution has been passed. This is because such actions are generally not in line with the procedures and norms of the United Nations. The UNGA's proceedings are designed to reflect the decisions made by member states at the time of the vote, and changing votes post-adoption could undermine the decision-making process.
So in short, the decision made is a decision made.
Yeah.
United Nations are interested in the wars between Fania
exactly. You know what happened?
President.
You know what happened? People will vote and go back and say, no, we can't change it. After, no, we can't change it. You know how many people will be going back to go change it?
Yeah, we'll be changing it. So they're not responsible for what happened here. The people moving on. Yeah. The decision has been finalized. Quickly, let's provide you an update, and we can call our guests to come in. Let's provide you an update on the pending inauguration. What's up? What's coming up from the camp of the Unity Party, the National Steering Committee for the inauguration of President-elect Joseph Yuma Boakai and Vice President-elect Jeremiah Bankung has officially announced that the swearing-in ceremony will take place on January 22 on the grounds of the Capitol building. So the grounds of the Capitol building will be
the
grounds of the Capitol building will be where the inauguration will take place on the 22nd of January 2024. Capitol building, the symbolic seat of the national legislature.
Yeah, that's the legislature.
Yep. So that's exactly where the inauguration will be held. Leading up to the inauguration, a series of events have been scheduled to engage the public and set the tone for the historic occasion. According to a release from the Subcommittee on Media and Communications, a prayer service will be scheduled on Benson Street, at the Benson Street Mosque on Friday, the 19th of January. Following this, a youth concert will be held on Saturday. So after Friday, Saturday will be a youth concert to celebrate
the 20th.
The vibrant spirit of Liberia's young population. So they will update us on where the youth concert will be held in subsequent time. And then on Sunday, the 21st of January, an intercessory service will be conducted at the Efforts Baptist Church in Pinzo. That's the President-elect's church, yeah?
The President's church.
Instead of church park, if you down.
Oh, the church. The church
park.
It has overgrown members.
Starting at 10 o'clock a.m. So people will come at our church. The spiritual event aims to seek divine blessings for the incoming administration. The highlight of the festivities will be the inauguration ceremony on January 22 to be followed by a presidential launching at a venue yet to be announced. So after the inauguration on Capitol Hill, that's an
inaugural ball.
Yeah, like the inaugural ball will be announced. Further details and additional events leading up to the inauguration will be revealed to the public in the coming days. The committee emphasizes that security and logistical arrangements as well as protocols for the smooth execution of the inauguration ceremony in the final stages of preparation, with various committees collaborating to ensure the seamless event. In a related development, the National Inaugural Steering Committee will host its maiden press conference on Thursday, that's today, December 21, at the Ministry of Information. So the Ministry of Information will host the Inaugural Steering Committee today. The National Chairperson of the Inaugural Committee, Mabi says, Auntie Miata Famule, will lead the team of a committee.
Good morning, Auntie. Good morning,
Auntie Miata, what's up?
Good morning.
Long time. Auntie Miata Famule. Yeah, so we'd like to say good morning. And we look forward for these updates. And so there are a lot of events today. AFL, at the BTC, and then
Supreme. I mean, at the court.
At the court, Temple of Justice, verdict, and then of course the inaugural steering committee will be holding her program at 10:30. So that's it.
Let me say kudos to the team cleaning up. There's a massive cleaning up ongoing.
Last night, massive, but then they're packing it down.
Last night they took trailers and other things at red light. In the night, and they were cleaning red light last night. I saw a lot of people sweeping this morning around the Douala end, but the sad thing is,
the dye is burning. Pile of righteous.
It is being burned.
They're right in the place they put behind the food.
That is very sad. But in the city, I got in the city this morning. People are sweeping, but it's just piling up the dirt. But at least
what the breakfast you normally bring, that sweet bar. You know, I'm not eating sweet bar for a very long time.
We ate the sweet bar in the morning.
Reintroduce sweet bar to
the journalists and all took part in the street bar.
The journalists?
Yeah.
I work here, just one guy see me. He said, Mr. Kelvin Demey, where is your boy? Rufa Divan Bros, the journalist. Let's take a break with this song. It's very nice right here. This one is by Johnny Manuel. Oh Holy Night. Don't go there with me. I got taste for music.
All right, sing now.
Yeah.
All right, sing. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kelvin Demey.
This is music. And so the folks from EcoBank Liberia, they're here. All roads lead to the La Côte d'Ivoire. You can come. Yeah. All roads lead to the La Côte d'Ivoire. Please help me with this thing. This is music, folks. This is certainly music. This is a song titled Oh Holy Night. This one is by Johnny Manuel. This is the Johnny Manuel's version released last year. As we celebrate Christmas, as we celebrate Xmas, we'd like to say a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Prosperous New Year. But it could be celebrated in different fashions, in a different space. And so I have a veteran Liberian broadcast journalist now into a public relations. Big sister. You know, time will come, you know, I will be, you know, I will be referring to all the children. Yeah. Avi Fairley. And she's here with a colleague, and the both persons will be telling us about something promotional. You wouldn't want to miss out on. You know, some of you are embroiled into politics, but this is something that you really want to. You wouldn't want to miss out. Who knows? It could be you. It could be me. It could be any of you out there. So don't miss out. This is Prime FM 105.5. Trojan Molokias, who is going to be taking over because he's the guy on sports right here. So right after this one, we'll be going straight over to Trojan. Trojan's certainly going to set the pace for our guest in studio. I'm just going to be playing a feeder role.
I used to sing this way, but I can't remember when anymore. Yeah, I lost the voice of talking. I can only talk now. I can't sing anymore. Okay, so folks, this is the Prime Morning Drive right here on Prime 105.5. Of course, Trojan is here. Kelvin Demey is here. Today is the 21st day of the month of December, and we are gradually inching or finding our way. Finding our ways to 25th December, which is Christmas Day, Christ's birthday, and of course, and then 10 days later, we will be entering 2024, which should be a good thing for all of us if we did. So we can only pray for, they say what, birds don't pray for long feathers, right? They do pray for long life. So that's why we pray for long life, so that we all can get into 2024 seamlessly. Okay, good morning and welcome. Like we said, our guests are coming from the EcoBank, and they are the prime sponsors of the upcoming AFCON, that's the Africa Cup of Nations, scheduled for La Côte d'Ivoire, or the Ivory Coast, we want to call that. So they're here to tell us, among other things, of course, how the sponsorship deal works out, and of course, how you, I'm sure some of you out there will want to know most of it, okay? Okay, so let me go across the table. Our guests are there, and they will introduce themselves, and then we get started right here on this final segment of the show. Good morning.
Good morning, Trojan.
Okay, yeah. Good morning, yes.
Okay, good morning, Trojan, and good morning to all those listening to the Prime Morning Drive this morning. My name is Ivy Fairley Famule. I'm the head of marketing and corporate communications, EcoBank.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to
just
all those listening to us.
Okay, it's okay now. Go ahead.
My name is Gibson Colley, and I'm the head of consumer banking, EcoBank Liberia.
Okay, EcoBank Liberia. Let's start off before we get our stuff back. Let's start off with you, Abby. EcoBank into football, EcoBank sponsoring the AFCON, Africa Cup of Nations. It might come as a surprise to a lot of people, man. So just tell us, why did EcoBank, in fact, take this decision to be the prime sponsor, chief sponsor of Africa's biggest soccer festival?
Okay, let me just say to you that EcoBank is not just only into sports.
Okay.
EcoBank is into a whole lot of things. We have a lot on our plate. Our corporate social responsibility is built on 3 pillars.
Okay.
That's education, health, and financial inclusion.
Okay.
Sports, we do it at our discretion, yes. But our 3 pillars for corporate social responsibility is financial inclusion, education, and health. But I will turn over to my boss to delve into it more as to why the sponsorship, and I will then go into the mechanics of the whole campaign.
That's fair enough. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, right. Thank you, Ivy. So the bank, EcoBank, as a matter of fact, was established as a bank to contribute to the economic development of Africa and to see how they can also integrate financial inclusion for the Africans on the continent.
Okay.
So looking at that pillar as a bank, we want to unify Africans.
That's great.
We want to ensure that as Africans, we are together. And sports being one of the means in which you can unify people, a very key force in unifying people, we thought that it was important at this time to be a part of the sponsorship of AFCON. I think that you are aware that this is the 34th edition that will be held in Cote d'Ivoire. And so we decided that we have to be a part of it, because by doing that, we will have most of our customers connecting. Out of the 24 teams that will be participating in the tournament, I think we are present in 16 of those countries.
Oh, okay, that's great.
So by getting involved and trying to sponsor the tournament, will kind of connect our people. Okay. So you have your customers, interfacing, meeting in Cote d'Ivoire, from one country to another, watching the game and things like that. So beyond just, providing financial services, trying to support the economy in Africa, we believe that you can do more in uniting the African people.
Yeah, that's great.
And that's why we decided to play this role.
Okay, that's very great, because I love your decision to get into it, because I'm a sports guy as well, not because we're talking about I'm the real Ronaldo in Liberia, so you Okay, so let's talk about this promotion that you are into, EcoBank. Why do you even need to go about publicizing this event, this promotion that you're into?
As he has already set the pace, it's not about Liberia not being a participant.
Okay.
Yeah. What is important is the fact that it's an African tournament. And as he said, the countries that are participating will have the presence of EcoBank being felt there. So from our end, as EcoBank Liberia, we decided that, fine, it's true, Liberia is not participating, but let's give a Liberian, not an EcoBank customer or Liberian, the opportunity to go for the finals of the African Cup of Nations. Because we're not participating, so we're not going to send you to any game. But at least the final is more catchy. That is what all Liberia will want to see.
Yeah, they call it the grand finale.
The grand finale. Thank you for that. So we decided that, okay, we have several cards. We have the regular ATM debit card that is tied to your account, and that is for EcoBank account holders. Okay. And we also have the prepaid card that anybody can use. You don't have to be an account holder to have the EcoBank prepaid card. Okay. So we decided, okay, fine. How do we select this person? You can just get up and say, we'll take Trojan to Abidjan. Yeah, so let's do a promotion and see who we can select that would be like EcoBank sponsor this person. It's a full package. It's an all expense paid trip. So what we're doing, we're asking people to visit any of our branches.
Okay.
Grab yourself the EcoBank prepaid card. The prepaid card, we're giving it up for this promotion.
So we go into the how aspect now. You can get into this particular promotion, how you can get involved. Because, like you said, if you just went about and just say, okay, EcoBank hereby announces that Trojan will be going, people will say, oh, but because Trojan working with Prime FN now, or because Trojan, so you want to do it open so that everybody can have equal participation. So go ahead.
The lucky winner could be maybe somebody that even selling on the sidewalk, maybe a Yana boy. You never know who that lucky winner is going to be.
Sure.
So what we're doing, we're asking people to visit any of our branches. You can pick up a prepaid card. It's absolutely free of charge. We're not charging for the prepaid card.
It's free.
Free.
Okay.
Now, the prepaid card, you can use it on all the different nets, the different sites rather. You can use it on Amazon, you can use it, to pay your school fees online, you can use it for so many things. But you have to put money on the prepaid card to be able to use it. You go in a branch and you put money on the prepaid card. That is for those that do not have an account with EcoBank. For those that have an account with EcoBank, you can tap up your prepaid card right from your mobile phone. Yes, try the EcoBank mobile app. You put money on the prepaid card, you can use it in the supermarket this Christmas season to shop.
So how do you when you say you can go to the bank and you put money on a prepaid card, do you have to have your money is in your pocket because it means you're not an account holder, right?
Yes.
And then you go into the bank and you take up your money and say, okay, there's 5,000, there's 10,000, please put this money in my prepaid card.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah, that is it. You ask for the prepaid card, you fill in the form for the prepaid card, you provide a valid ID card.
Okay.
We'll go through the process with you. You tap up your prepaid card right in the branch. You don't need to have an account.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to have an account. The only thing, the prepaid card, you can use it on the ATM for withdrawal. Yes, but because of this promotion, we're not accepting ATM withdrawals. It will not be counted. Okay. All you have to do is go online, buy something, pay school fees. You can even use it for your DSTV bills. Yes, if you have the DSTV app, you can pay using your prepaid card. You can also use it for your Netflix subscription.
Is there a minimum that I must put on the prepaid card before it becomes usable? Where do I start from in dollars and cents? Do I have maybe someone will say, can I just put $100 Liberty? Can I put begin with $5 US? Where do you start from?
Okay. Can I go ahead? Okay, go ahead, Mr. Kelvin.
Okay, so the prepaid card currency is in USD.
Okay, it's in USD. Okay.
So you can put any amount. You can load it with $20, $30, $40. So we don't restrict the amount that you will load on your card.
Okay.
But here's the thing. You can only use what you have on the card. Now, because it's a promotion, right? Now, if you want multiple points, to widen your opportunity to win, that means that you have to put more, so that they will allow you to do, multiple transactions, so that you have multiple points. But let me add that the prepaid card, as a matter of fact, because it is a promotion, we decided to give it out for free.
Yeah, free.
But that card actually costs $10. So we are waiving that $10 and giving our customers the opportunity to participate in this particular.
So this particular for this particular promotion, of course, it's free. You can just walk anywhere and just pick it up.
Yeah.
Take it to the bank, any EcoBank branch around, and then you charge the card.
Yeah, we charge the card for you, and you pay $5 per the amount that you put on the card.
Okay.
You can put up to like $2,000 US at a time. It's up to you,
Up to $2,000 US
at a time.
Okay. But you pay $5.
$5 to load the $2,000 US. Monthly, you can have up to like $10,000 US on the card. That's your monthly limit.
Okay.
$10,000 US.
Okay, so tell us, what is the difference between this prepaid card and the virtual card? Is there a difference between the two cards?
Yes, there's a difference between the prepaid card and virtual card.
Okay.
The prepaid card is more tangible. It's physical. You can touch it. The virtual card is a card that can be created on your phone via the EcoBank mobile app. The virtual card is actually for only EcoBank account holders. The prepaid card is for both non-EcoBank and EcoBank account holders. Now with the virtual card, you can create a virtual card, and I can create a virtual card and send you a card as a gift card. I'm entitled to it, but it has to be created by someone who has an account with EcoBank. Yeah,
that's great. So this can those who are already EcoBank account holders, can they also, in this promotion, if they decided to not use their debit card already, can they go for prepaid cards as well and use it?
Yes, so the promotion is for everyone.
Okay.
So customers, non-customers, you can participate in the promotion. So I have my account. I want to know. In fact, it's more advantageous for those who have EcoBank account, because to load that card, you can just use your EcoBank app and you load the card from right there. Now you spoke about someone walking in the bank with their cash to load the prepaid card. So if I am a customer of EcoBank, I don't have to walk in the bank to do so.
Okay.
I have my bank account. If I have several, when you want to tap up the prepaid card, the app allows you to do that. So you just need to go to tap up on a card. When you go on the menu on the app, so it allows you to do the tap up, whatever amount you want to tap up. It's easy for you to do that. So you can do that while you're sitting here, Kevin. Is that
Trojan,
sorry. While you are here, instead of walking to that bank, you save time. You know, the convenience that comes with it. So we encourage our customers to also be a part of the program.
And let me just add, Trojan, it's even cheaper to tap up your prepaid card via the EcoBank mobile app.
Definitely.
It's $2.50 per tap up, And you can tap up to like
$8,000.
$8,000,
So this promotion could encourage those who are not EcoBank account holders to now decide to become one. So how do you step it up? How do you graduate from just getting the prepaid card just because of this promotion, or you still an you still an account holder, you're holding this prepaid card, but how do you step up to now become a full member of the EcoBank family? That is those who are not
EcoBank
account holders now. Through this, they might get, interested.
Yeah, you can step up and open an account.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
That's the first step.
We want to encourage those who are not EcoBank customers. The promotion is just for a few days. It's going to last up to the
end of January.
The end of January, and then in February, the tournament is going to end. So the essence of all this is we are encouraging even those who are not our customers to become our customers. Because once you obtain that card and you use it, the convenience, the services that you're going to utilize, that should be an encouragement, to be able to make a decision to decide to open an account. And our branches are available. In fact, today we have some of our colleagues in the street that assist us to open an account. We are running a promotion and they are all over the place. We will leave our numbers. So when you decide to open an account, call those numbers and you will have someone coming to your service.
That's great. Now let's talk about the promotion itself.
Okay.
What's in it? You go through all the process, of course, eventually Trojan becomes the winner.
I can see that you want to participate. Just get a prepaid card.
So what is the benefit?
Okay, the benefit for the winner will be a round-trip business class ticket.
Wow.
Yes, to Ivory Coast. Then you stop in a 5-star hotel.
Imagine that.
Yes. You will have a lot of dinner with different dignitaries, different staff of EcoBank, and even other customers from other affiliates in our group. Also, you'll be picked up. When you get to Ivory Coast, you'll be picked up from the tarmac.
Like some VIP, man.
Yes, straight to a 5-star hotel. You don't have to worry about absolutely anything.
Jeez.
All you have to do is to just get there, enjoy yourself. And you should be leaving by the 9th because the finals is slated for the 11th of February. And you should be back by the 13th or the 14th.
Imagine, so 9, you're gone, 10, 11, 12, 5 days of
enjoyment. Anybody can benefit, not only EcoBank account holders. Anybody can just benefit.
So, how will the winner be chosen?
Now, the cutoff time is the 31st of January.
Okay.
We'll go into our system. It tells you the number of transactions, the online transactions. And those transactions, we will pull it out. Do it like a raffle draw, do a ticket, and just get in touch with the National Lottery Authority because they're already partnering with us for the entire promotion. Make sure that we put it in, and somebody will be asked to select the person. Whoever names comes out of that box is obviously going to La Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah.
Wow. It's as easy. So
simple.
People say, people usually say, the more you play in these kinds of things, the better your chances.
Yeah.
So is it? Does it apply here as well?
It's the same thing. Multiple transactions equals multiple chances of winning.
And you know sorry.
Go ahead.
Trojan.
You're straightening where to say Kelvin.
Almost again. So you remember when I mentioned that you need to lower your card with more money, so that allows you to do multiple transactions. The more money you have, the more transactions you can do. So you can put $20 and expect to easily win. It's possible you can win, but if you want to widen your chances, it's better to put more money. And then you have multiple transactions going on.
So this
I just wanted to mention to you, digital is the way of banking in this modern world now.
Sure.
Recently, Ivy and I were part of a program where EcoBank set up a computer lab.
Yeah, that was 2 days ago.
A school, right?
Grady Allison School.
And let me let you know how that selection was done. When you hear the name Grady Allison, you think now that school is a significant small school, while all the big schools around Monrovia one of them was not selected. But we use the same digital means. I understand we went into our system, we checked, and we just realized that that's the little school you see there was utilizing our digital services. Wow. And so that decision was taken there and then. That look, we will construct the lab there. We have about
20 computers. 20 computers they refurbished.
So now they have computer lab.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's the same thing we're trying to do. We are encouraging our customers use our digital platform because banking is no longer going to the branch. You can sit anywhere and perform any transaction that you want to perform.
Okay, so relative to the promotion, you're talking about if I loaded my card once, my name has entered.
Yes. Once you obtain the prepaid card.
If I get the prepaid card first, and then my name has entered.
Yeah.
And then I go again, 2. It's another entry. Is that it?
Yeah.
So if I did it like 20 times.
That's 20 entries.
That's 20 entries. Yeah. If I did it like 30 times, 50 times, that's 50 different entries. So that means that the possibility of my name coming up as a winner is high because my name is there 50 different times, multiple times.
The promotion starts today. So even those that already have the prepaid card, every transaction that you start doing from today is going to be counted. For those that already have the prepaid card. For those that don't, if you pick up your prepaid card today and you start, and it's not about so much of shopping online. It's a good thing because we have a lot of business people nowadays. They don't just travel. They buy online and they deliver. They go through Shein, that company online. They buy the materials and it comes to them. So you can use it, the business people. For those that pay school fees, that are doing courses online, you can also grab the prepaid card to help you pay your school fees and everything. Now, for the virtual card has a little limit on certain sites that you can use it to shop. You can use it on Amazon. You can use it on Alibaba, AliExpress, and 2 other sites here. But for the prepaid card, the tangible one, you can use it on absolutely any site. Yeah, it's Visa. It's a Visa card. So you can use it anywhere. So we're encouraging the business people to pick up the prepaid card. Those are always like, not even the business people, those are always like shopping on Shein. Grab yourself a prepaid card. And that prepaid card, you can use it on the POS in the supermarkets.
Even locally, you can use it.
Yeah, locally you can use it. You can go to Stop and Shop. You can use it to pay for your goods and services. You can go to Monoprix. You can go to Exclusive. You can go to Habel. We have our POSs at almost all of the supermarkets in Liberia. So you can even use it in boutiques. You can use it at restaurants. If you want to withdraw cash, you can use it on the ATM to withdraw cash. But just know that the ATM withdrawal for this promotion is not going to be counted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they hear from Echo Bank. Of course, the bank, Echo Bank, is the prime sponsor of this year's AFCON, the Africa Cup of Nations, slated to be played in the Ivory Coast. And of course, that's La Côte d'Ivoire. And so there is a promotion ongoing. And this promotion, of course, allows you to pick up a prepaid card, and that is if you're not an account holder, but you could still be an account holder and still get a prepaid card. And of course, if you are an account holder, you are also eligible to participate in the promotion. And of course, you go and if you have the prepaid card, you can go and load the card at any of Echo Bank's branches. Just go there. It's US dollars, and of course you can load up to 20, 50, 100, and at a time it's $2,000, right? At a time $2,000.
But you can load up to. Sorry for the interruption. You can load up to $10,000 on your prepaid card.
On your prepaid card.
2,000.
So you can do that, and that 10,000 is monthly, right?
Yeah, that's the monthly limit.
Okay, that's the monthly limit.
But you can choose to put it there one day. It's up to you.
Okay.
But you just have it on the card, and you will be able to load again until after a month.
Okay, so that qualifies you. And the other thing is, of course, the more you load, the better your chances are. This one is not the more you play. The more you load, the better your chances are to become the winner. And of course, once you win, and the draw is when?
The 31st of January.
January 31st, 2024, there will be a draw. In this draw, all of those who have the prepaid card and those with the Echo Bank account who are participating in this promotion, of course, your names enter into a rifle draw, a box, a raffle draw, and of course they're going to be calling on the Liberia Lotteries Authority, of course, to assist them because they are the experts when it comes to these things. And so your name going to a hat sort of, and then it is shaken up, and then one is picked. And the name that comes out, of course, it doesn't matter who you are. You could be a shoe shine boy, you could be a taxi driver, you could be someone selling in the market, you could be a student, you could be just anybody, and you will have this opportunity to go to La Côte d'Ivoire right here. Liberia is not participating, but Echo Bank said no mind, because they are in 16 countries that are participating. Of the 24 countries that are participating in the Africa Cup of Nations, they are in 16 of them, and so no mind, they will still sponsor you. And then as a Liberian, you will go there. As someone from Liberia, because it's not restricted to just a Liberian, is it?
Someone from Liberia.
Someone from Liberia. You could be a Liberian, you could be a non-Liberian, but once, because Echo Bank wants to be fair here, all right? They don't want to pick and choose, all right? So once you win it, of course, you have the opportunity to go on Echo Bank's account. You leave from here on the 9th of January. February. 9th of February.
And be back by the 13th.
And you come back by the 13th, but the good thing is, you're flying business class. Imagine that. And of course, as soon as you land, you know how the president can be, as soon as you land, the VIP car can pick you up,
5-star hotel,
carry you straight to a 5-star hotel. You're there for the next 5 days, enjoying yourself. You don't have to spend a dime, anything, nothing. You're just there, enjoying yourself.
I think we should hear from the public.
Yeah, we're coming to take the calls now. I'm just trying to
To highlight
the main points,
okay.
And then by the 13th you come back, and then you come and share your experience. Oh, damn man, when Ivory Coast, you go, what the thing I did.
And you know another interesting thing that forms part of this package, you're going to have a customized T-shirt with your number of choice of any of those players. Yes,
wow.
Even if you want a photograph with that player number that you selected, you have the opportunity to take it.
Wow, that's great. That's a lifetime opportunity. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, before you go to the public, I just wanted to add that in addition to the limit that we have from 10,000 Ivy spoke about, we leave room for increase.
Okay.
So if you want to increase the amount, you just need to inform us and say, look, you know what, I'm traveling, I'm going to do maybe multiple transactions, I'm going to buy, maybe I'm on a business trip or whatever you want to do, increase my limit to maybe 20,000, 30,000. We leave room for that.
Oh, okay, that's great. That's great. So there's room for increment there on your prepaid card. All right, so folks, let's announce the numbers: 086 050507, 086 050507, or 0775 505069. That's 0775 505069. You want further information? Of course, they are here. They will give it to you. All you do, just call now and find out exactly maybe something you didn't get clear. So let's pick up this one right here. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so go ahead. Tell us your name and where you're calling us from.
My name is calling from Bangladesh.
All right, let's hear you.
I beg you, before I proceed, this their promotion thing, I just want to talk about it a bit. This is a lady who always said, this guy can go to Keke and get it. And when a man drops the Keke, he say, oh, you can't drop him and we sweating there. He said, look here. I like that part of the whole advertisement.
Thank you.
In case I've added my money on the draw, but then I didn't win. That money, is it still safe for me?
Yeah. Definitely, it's your money, it's your card. Definitely, it's yours.
It's your money. It's there for you.
Yeah, so, okay. Just put up the phone now so they can answer so you can hear. All right, so maybe he didn't hear you, so so
that money remains on your card. It is your money. You can withdraw it anytime you want. You can utilize it, you can make payment, you do whatever you want to do with it. It's your money.
Okay, so it is your money, yeah? Not because they say that draw you think the people will take your money. No. Whether you win or you lose, your money will still be there for you. Okay? So let's call 086 050507, 0775 505069, 0775 505069 is the other number you can call on, and of course you will be heard here. Ask a question like the first caller did, and of course you will get an answer. Let me take it from the Lone Star cell line. Hello. Oh, we lost you. Call us back 077 5505069, 0886 050507, 0886 050507 is the alternative line here. You can call us this morning. Echo Bank is here during a promotion for the Africa Cup of Nations, and of course where you can go to. Okay, is the orange line. Let me pick it up from here. Good morning.
Good morning, big brother Trojan, and good morning to your studio guest.
All right.
Morning.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much. This is the voice of Abubakar Sadiq connected from Bushwick 17.
Let's say Yabu.
Let me commend EcoBank Liberia for the promotions regarding the African Cup of Nations. My concern here is I don't have an account with EcoBank, but I want to participate in the promotion. What will be my step?
Okay, let them answer, but that's why we've been saying here all day. Thank you. Okay, so you can, maybe he wasn't listening. Go ahead.
Okay, let me just, Abubakar, thanks for your question. We said it earlier, but let me just re-emphasize. You don't need to be an account holder of EcoBank to participate in this promotion. All you have to do is to visit any EcoBank branch and request for a prepaid card. You will first fill in the prepaid card form and it will ask you for a valid ID. Your card will be processed and you will have to load money to the card to be able to use that card. And now you can load any amount that you have. It's US dollars. You can load any amount that you have. You can choose to load 20, you can choose to load 50, 100, 500, 1,000, depending on your pocket. Whatever you have. And any amount you are loading to that card is $5 US. After you get that card, all you have to do now is to go, maybe if you want to buy something in the supermarket, you can pay. You can even use it on the POS we have some shops, waterside, like the OD Business Center. You can also use your card there, or you can visit any other restaurant or supermarket. Just request for the EcoBank POS and use your card. As you use your card, your points starts counting. We start counting from there. If you're the kind of person that can buy online, because nowadays I realize that a lot of people do online shopping.
Sure.
For those of you that go online to buy, once you buy, you transact online, it's another point that is being added. But to really have a chance to be a part of this promotion is to always have money on your card. And to have money on your card, you have to go in a branch to load it. Another thing you could do, if you know someone who is an EcoBank account holder and the person has the EcoBank mobile app, you can also use the EcoBank mobile app to load that card. The person can load it for you. It's not a problem.
Okay. Let me try and pick up this one. Hello? Yes, so you're live. Tell us your name and where you're calling us from.
My name is Amara Kuna, calling from Brockville this morning.
Let's hear you.
I want to thank you for your studio guests. I mean, they are doing extremely well when it comes to the promotional aspect of the EcoBank. But I want to say thanks to them again. I want to ask a question. When it comes to the prepaid card, I mean, is there any amount or is the prepaid card free? And second to that is that just to give you a little on the promotion, I want to know, is there any benefit when you are sitting with the EcoBank with the EcoBank, when you are doing business with the EcoBank, is there any benefit that you stand to get as a customer?
Okay, so two questions. I think you got it. The first is the card free or do you pay an amount? I know you said $5, but you need to re-emphasize. And then he wants to also know if there are any benefits. If I'm a customer, if I'm saving with EcoBank, what do I benefit?
Okay, so I think we said it before. The prepaid card is actually $10 US. But for the promotion, we decided to waive that $10. So you're not going to pay $10 to obtain the card. But you will have to pay $5 to load the card. So the card is free. But to load it, whatever amount you want to put on our card, you have to pay $5. Now, if you are doing that in a branch, it is $5. If you are doing that on your app, the EcoBank mobile app, then that is going to be $2.50 to load. You spoke about benefit to you as a customer to bank with EcoBank. There are several. Today, we have digitized most of our processes, most of our services. I sit at my house and do all the basic transactions that I want to do. Let me just give you one example on myself. I have my son in Cyprus. Before I have to go to Western Union and send him money, he has a prepaid card today. And I sit to my house, anytime he wants money, I load that card from right on my phone. He gets the money instantly. All right? Additionally, we are the biggest here. In terms of service delivery, we have 9 branches, we have several ATMs around. And so the convenience for you to be able to do business with EcoBank is a benefit. Additionally, if you engage us, you are having different programs. Our corporate social responsibility, we always get out to the community, and give out to the people. Like I told you about what we did for Grady Allison.
That was just 2 days ago, Mr. Clark.
That was just 2 days ago. That's the benefit. Personally, you have an account with us. Of course, if it's a savings account, you get interest bearing on that account. Okay. So I don't want to go too much into the details.
Yeah, that's great. Then Noe, and one of the things EcoBank is trying to do is to help us have a cashless society.
Yeah.
Because, all over now in the world, we got to catch up. I think we are behind. People no longer traveling with money in their pocket. Everybody got their money on some kind of card or in their phones or what have you. Mm-hmm. So yeah, EcoBank wants to help us, I think, so that all of us can catch up. And they're making it so easy, giving you something in return, not just that you just going to say, but they're giving you something in return. And so you can call. We still got a few minutes to go before we wrap up. 4 minutes. Then we can take the parting comments right here, and then before we go, so you can call us 0775-5050. 69 0775-505069 or 0886 050507 0886 0507. The numbers right here, excuse me, to call us, and of course, ask a question like someone did. It might not be about the promotion. Since they are here, they might answer, something about EcoBank. Let's take you. Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, we're fine. Tell us your name and where you're calling us from.
Okay, Mark Johnson. I call from Mama Point.
Let's hear you, Mr. Johnson.
Okay, apart from the promotion, there is any means that somebody can just get a package for the final game, apart from the promotion?
Yeah, okay, let them answer that, but I don't think so. Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Well, you have to go to AFCON or Total Energy's website for that. But for EcoBank, we're doing a promotion for you to get a package to go. And you cannot just buy a ticket from here or just buy a ticket for the match from Liberia. You have to do everything online. So I suggest that you visit the AFCON, that's Total Energy's AFCON 2023 website, and see how you can purchase your ticket for them for the finals. But remember, you have to buy your ticket by air. You have to look for your own accommodation. And right now, because of the African Cup of Nations, I'm telling you, bookings are really, really ongoing. Sooner or later, flights will be fully booked because of the African Cup of Nations. So if you want to do it, I suggest that you start doing it now.
Okay, so that's it. If you want to do it, start doing it now outside of EcoBank. But if you went through EcoBank, of course, the process is as easy as same cheese. Okay, so let's come to you so that we take maybe going over the promotion quickly before we run out of time. Let's start with you, sir.
Yes, so basically the promotion is on. We are encouraging customers and non-customers to participate. Like I said earlier, banking is no longer going to the branch. So we are encouraging you to join this campaign of purchasing and doing transactions online. So please go to the branches, pick up your card so that you be part of this promotion. We want to make sure we send someone at Cote d'Ivoire and spend that quality time. Of course, as a matter of fact, you're going to see some African players that you've been seeing on the TV. Those guys that play in Europe, the Mo Salah will be there, the Sadio Mane, all those guys will be there. So I'm sure you'll be happy that you can go there to see them.
Jordan's smiling. Jordan, why are you smiling the way he's calling the names?
Calling the players' names.
We're encouraging you to be a part of the program. Thank you.
Okay,
let me just quickly recap on the mechanics of the entire campaign. All you need to do to be part of this promotion is to grab yourself a prepaid card. We have the prepaid cards at all of our branches in the country. Just go there, grab a prepaid card. Make sure you load money to that card. Every loading is $5 US. You are not forced to load $100 if you don't have 100. You are not forced to load 200 if you don't have 200. Any amount you load into the prepaid card is $5 US. Start doing online transactions. Your prepaid card affords you the opportunity to do withdrawal from the ATM. But because of this promotion, we are limiting it to only online transactions. So you have to use it online, or you can use it at POSs.
Sorry. Go ahead, sir.
Or you can use it at POSs in the country where we have all the EcoBank POSs in the country where we accept a prepaid card. Also for the virtual card, for those that already have an account with us and have downloaded the EcoBank mobile app, all you have to do is to go to cards and click on create virtual card, create your virtual card. Any amount you want to create it with is up to you, but we charge 1% of the amount that you are loading to create that virtual card. That you are using to create that virtual card. So start doing the online transactions. You never know. You will see yourself in La Cote d'Ivoire. You will see yourself having a customized jersey with your name on it, with a selected number of your choice from any of those footballers. You will even have the opportunity to take a picture with them, and make sure we also include the EcoBank logo on that jersey for souvenir. So it's an opportunity for just absolutely anybody. You don't have to be an account holder. You could be a medical doctor. You could be an engineer. You could be a petty trader. You could be a market woman. Whosoever you are, just participate. Grab a prepaid card now. Those that always shop online. I'm making emphasis on it because of the business people. A lot of them don't buy tickets anymore to go to China. They just, order online. So once you grab the EcoBank prepaid card and you start, it's going to also be counted amongst the points. So I'm encouraging all of you to grab a prepaid card now and be a part of this promotion. You never know what La Cote d'Ivoire has to offer for you.
Definitely, but someone wanting to know just before we close, EcoBank branches, someone wants to go and pick up a card, a prepaid card, but they do not know where some of the branches are, so you just tell them quickly before we go.
Our head office is situated on 11th Street, Tubman Boulevard. We have a branch on Ashmore Street, that's the corporate branch. That is where I sit. We have another branch at Vittown. We have another branch at Waterside, LEC Junction. We have a branch at Douala. We also have a branch at Painsville Red Light. Now for Upcountry, we have a branch in Ganta. We have a branch in Buchanan, and we also have a branch in Plibo. So you can visit any of those branches and request for a prepaid card. We also have a branch at RIA.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it. Great there. I've been in conversation with
Gibson College, head of consumer banking, EcoBank Liberia.
And
Ivy Fairley Famule, head of marketing and corporate communications, EcoBank.
Thanks a lot for sharing our platform this morning. We hope by the time you get the winner, if it is me, then you can bring me back and interview me.
Yes, I look forward to that. I would have just said it. I want you to participate because I see you are actually into the sporting.
Yeah.
Because when you was listing the names of the players, I just saw you smiling.
I'm the real Ronaldo now.
I know, right?
Okay, folks, we'll be back on tomorrow morning. There's going to be Vesely and Trojan tomorrow morning right here on the weekend's edition of the PMD. Thanks a lot to our guest this morning. Thanks to our producer, Rufus Divine Brooks, who brought us live and, of course, ensured that our sounds came through. Until we meet on tomorrow morning, my name is Trojan. On behalf of my drive mate, Kelvin Demey, bidding you a pleasant good day.